nga mo shama shama be ube nyina mayala ube domonike ube kumauke wele be barake nga wiye sule nyina mauchema adanku ama danku no slamo jesu kumi dilale ma ama wol na falo ala kana nte o mowe wotuma amba lo ka fo mansami e dalike jesu kumi dilama aya dama kundarila tuma ni sayakera ambe kishi ambe sunu o te ko juye nga dane be ko bela afana na chukule be ala ma de sali ka bo duniya nyene mayala o te saya dani we yele mani le ka bo duniya nyene na ni kono kata nyene maya gre kono hayatu barzakhiya ibe meni ke ga sika ko nyene mo fele jaman be kisi mo sayala ambe amiru mo jeri jelle be nyene mo tema munu to so saraka ba ante haminu wi nimi ya dia bo fo nimi ya dia bo ke ali ko safa ko na so ja e madam kam do bi kanto e ne tadi ni ha kana joma ike walle bayira mo so mbi ni horoye abe wi ke walle fe ni islamaye abe wi kala fe a ni fanaen ma kuntai afana be wi ke walle yahya bin zakaria dini solat ateru na kwamba tatono ke pale madam teru kama kaso haya mabani kuya umeko feji makono haki utuma mile sera san pilo sanji pilo yoso hali pi ebe ka ko kenemi manka utuma femasi ile haki lawa ala kan kiso utuma slamo nala bena dama de fle abadi so kune fle fali koro ala makotawla ido fani makotawla min bi jusu kun ko chaw am bes ni flyer ana na juma siriro sey juma bi jusu ko mune kila na seya isara bena dima ka be wele kama otuma ala kan jusu kun be ala talay otuma ala bena chila akasaya la saya ma pisawati sila me kuma la ni be mune kama me sara sayani bara balia jeraladam balia wala dan sala sayani no te sun sara be soro saya ko fele aljina be ke do asaya ko fele ala be ye saya ko fe me ni esrana sali ni o ba yira ka fu ni yera ladam abena fotira ya kabe nasa asunale wa aswala le mone kama ali ala bena nyoye aya de muso ki Fatima de muso Fatima nasa ngati lana ala ko pateme mena ko se kaboya de muso kisila akon de muso kana hami ni me ko ni sala ni me bora dunia en kono ne ka mo tema ngaso mo bena tuna o bilele de muso siwa ulo bena saya kama me nyine ka hami ko le nana ala ko taw ibe san saya ye kama so ni laga kama otuma le dan saya la ka wona ama otuma cira sallallahu alaihi wasallam abena fo aka sahaba unye ako ne bale sahaba ntelu ala ye jon aka jonyumado ala ya ira la papi tata si jan soroni katu dunia kono wala kata ala kumbe jume kadaye ko jonini ale ya minta ayi si jan to ya bondi ala kati ye ki kumbe wala kadine Abubakar ale hamina ale tisila ko cira bena ta qur'ana jibiba o cira bena manchama wotuma islamo ambaye la dan sayani cira ka san tilara sura mina waye suratul nasr iza jaa nasrullah koni alaka demena ni e mawati mi muhammad ani akadara kali kama kandaraka ka jo batlaw ben ka boy kalala mo be bon ka boy ka kesla ma duwi kala ka sharia blay minna na ko muhammad ibn islamu li arama de ube ka dos islam dinana jama kuru kono sirawati wati ini fengi mentakar ube mansaba sania subhanallah ibo saya alhamdulillah kataloke mansaya ifana ko ke kalaka ibe ya famani utuma jurumuta meni faranya daluk jumutama neni ne bese ka hakim so tuwani kan yir la tan sayani kungo bima kungo tima kana dese istighfar ya famanina ala kana desenna Aisha ko surani jili kofe tira sala sala atuma foli ko sanya be mansanye tandon be mansanye ndi ala ikaya fanema amuso salama ale ko kaye tila korosi ala sara ati sigi ati lo atetaka atena abe ka femi fo wati be tando be mansanye sanya be mansanye ndi ala ya fanema abe ni shaya akaruku fanano kafana kasuku mune kama afala yine kwani alaka nyonye manja paki la dan kama nena utema bara jumande na mbroten bala tiki lo benisa la kata ala na fara ko sara nanye kwa jolam na fara ko serike ibi kungo do so otuma ile fin jumani taika ki na kata ala so sa lo tele to ya bana groupe ko slamo
May Allah make it easy for us. There is authentic hadith on the author, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "Man ahabba liqa Allah, ahabba Allahu liqa'ah." Anyone who loves to meet Allah, Allah will love to meet with you. Subhanallah. Wa man kariha liqa Allah. Anyone who dislikes to meet Allah, karaha Allahu liqa'ah. Allah will not be pleased to meet with you. قالت Aisha. Then when this was said, Aisha asked Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "Oh Prophet Muhammad, ahuwa al-maut?" Now, are you referring to death, dying? فَكُلُّنَا يَكْرَهُ الْمَوْتِ. All of us hate death because the separation that is associated with it. قال لا يا عائشة. Said, "No يا عائشة. ولكن المؤمن إذا حضر أجله بشرته الملائكة برحمة الله ورضوانه." He said, but when the appointed time arrives for the believer, then the angels, Allah will send angels to give him good news, glad tidings, that don't worry, don't be afraid to die, don't grieve on what you're leaving behind. Allah has guaranteed and assure you of His mercy and His pleasure. Then the believer will be happy and pleased to die. Subhanallah. Wal kafir, the disbeliever who don't worship Allah. Mata hadara ajaluhu bushra bi ghadabillahi wa iqabi. Whenever time for him to die, he sees things that no one sees. And what does he see? He sees the wrath of Allah. He sees the chastisement of Allah. Then what happened? Then he hates to die, but he can come back to live. So he did not invest his time in the worship of Allah. So brothers and sisters in Islam, life comes with a price. And that price, we must dedicate our life to worshiping Allah. أقول ما تسمعون واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. Stop. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وكفى. أما الإسلام أما الله كفو جوني ni ala kumbeli ala yeni ni wokan otuma masami yidan ale rebe nata pabiye la otese kabo foi kono foi yerbo beni chila bena ne fo aka sahaba woni ni momi ya kanu kube ala kumbe ala fana ba kanu pabiye wani momi fana ya kon kuite feka ala ye ala re fana bi yiri kon okoro le we kuna be yale Aisha bena ne kalike ko otuma ikambe sayale mawa kama soro saya mandi machine ko saya te tuma mu'mini jefala musoka naka lajam dafala naka wati dafala ala bena malaika uti ka fanyene kana sran sayanye yere kana joro ikola ngado ambe mi funyene masa aka hine anaka jema ayinya sigola utuma ikanasa utuma salama abesewa kafiri anya sayana abe fenjuma alaka jankata ala dimin ba ko ale aka nyina ma beke amason ka ala diananke amason ale tura sawo le ko kude utuma ale tafe kasa ala kana ka o So, brothers and sisters in Islam, what are some of the benefits we'll take home? First, we'll give you a few. Al-Basharatu bi Nasrillah li Rasuli wa Fath Makkah. We will learn from this the good news and glad tidings that was given to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam before the arrival of the help of Allah. And also the opening, the liberation of Mecca. Another thing we should also draw a lesson from al-isharatu ila anna nasr yastamir lidin wa yazdadu inda shukrillahi bitasbih bihamdihi wa istighfari. So we should also understand that Allah help for this religion and those who uphold to the principle of this religion and dedicate their life, Allah will continue to aid them. But they must increase the glorification, the praise, and seeking forgiveness from Allah. As He said in the Quran, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you are thankful and grateful, I will increase you. Then, another thing we should learn, وُجُوبِ الْإِسْتِدَارِ بِلِقَاءِ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ, to prepare yourself before you're dying. Why? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, وَإِنَّ دَارَ الْآخِرَةَ لَهِيَ الْحَيَوَانُ لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. He said, the life of the hereafter, Çİ Çİґİ is the real life. That life is not transient life. It's forever. So, don't compromise this transient life of dunya to the life of eternity. Don't trade that. So therefore, prepare yourself. So brothers and sisters in Islam, also, part of the benefit we take to prepare ourselves to meeting Allah, taqwa azza wa jal, to be conscious of Allah, to do Allah's command and stay away from His prohibition. Because Allah said in the Quran, وَمَا قَدَرُ اللَّهَ حَقَّ قَدْرِهِ. They have not treated Allah the way He deserves to be treated. Because some people take Allah's command for granted. They take Allah's warning for granted. But only the believer will take Allah for what He is and how He described Himself. The next thing, at-tafakkur fi ni'amillah, is to reflect on Allah's blessings upon you. Allah said in the Quran, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. When you count and recount Allah's blessing upon you, you will never be able to count all of it. It's so many. وَمَا بِكُم مِّن نِعْمَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ. Whatever opportunity you have, blessings you have, it comes from Allah. Then you must think about this dunya and how little dunya is. So don't follow desire, but follow Allah's command and obey His prohibition. Allah said, وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا فِي الْآخِرَةِ إِلَّا مَتَاعٌ فَمَا مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا فِي الْآخِرَةِ إِلَّا قَلِيلٌ. The description comes in so many ways, comparing the life of this life and the hereafter. The life of the hereafter is forever. And the life here is nothing but delusion. And the life of dunya is little as you compare to the life of the hereafter. Prophet ﷺ, he said, لو كانت الدنيا تساوي عند الله جناح بعوضة ما سقى منها كافرا شربة ماء أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. He said, hey, my people, this whole dunya, this life, if dunya was equivalent in comparison in the sight of Allah to a wing of a fly or mosquito, if the wing of mosquito, the way it is important to Allah, if dunya was like that to Allah, those people who disbelieve and refuse and reject the truth, Allah said, they will never drink a drop of water on earth. But Allah is Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. So, brother, you should also reflect on your weakness, because you are weak, human being, we are weak. Prophet ﷺ, he said, أعمار أمتي ما بين 60 إلى 70 وأقلهم من يجوز ذلك. He said, the lifespan of my ummah is from 60 to 70 years. But very few people can reach that. So therefore, what we do, show that you're weak and ask the strength from Allah. And also, make sure you fulfill what between you and the other human being. Some people think that you can do anything. No. There are people who have right upon you as you have right upon them. Your relation, interaction, and transaction. So you have to be very careful with the human life. You have to be very careful with the dignity of other human beings. You have to be very careful with the wealth and property of other human beings. Because if you overlook this, then you will experience spiritual bankruptcy on the day of judgment. Al-Muflis. This person will come. Allah, he took my money. Allah, he spilled my blood. Allah, he cursed at me. Then they take your good deed to those people. For you, it was no more you can do it and move on. And your father, your mother, your children. Why? Allah says in the Quran, يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ وَأُمِّهِ وَأَبِيهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَبَنِيهِ لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ مِّنْهُمْ يَوْمَئِذٍ شَأْنٌ يُغْنِيهِ. The day a person will flee, to run and hide and take cover. Why? You don't want your mother to see you. You don't want your dad to see you. You don't want your children to see you. You don't want your friend to see you. You don't want your spouse to see you. Why? Because you know you did not prepare right. Each one is so busy with the problem. This is the reality of the hereafter. We ask Allah to give a happy ending. Brothers and sisters in Islam, our community is mourning today the loss of one of our statesmen, one of our elders, Alhaji Mamadi Doumbia. Originally come from Guinea. He's lived in America for so many decades. 2005, he was invited to serve us in this masjid on the board from the Guinean community. Him and Mori Dori. Sometimes he was active, sometimes he was not active because of the distance. He was old, but very humble to all of those who relate to him. And he used to teach the Ngol language. Last year he called me to find someone for him. He wants to go to Hajj, but he's not well. He wants to go with a group that will have close proximity to the Kaaba because he's not healthy. I connected him. Unfortunately, he could not go because the sickness deprived him. But this religion is clean and simple religion. He was not able, but at least he was able, through the contact of some of the brothers, to contact someone who had already performed Hajj to do the Hajj on his behalf because of this ability. This year, today, yesterday, he died, and now we are going to give him farewell in this masjid. How many people have opportunity to go to Makkah and you stay delaying? Why if he didn't do that? He's gone. Whatever penny he put here, he will benefit from that. Last Friday we asked you that there's a masjid, the members got to, or the roof is removed to help them. And the Muslim want to open television station, $5 per head. So some of these announcements take advantage because your $5 could be the means of you to enter paradise. The $20 for that masjid could be the means for you to enter paradise. You may never know. Take advantage of all of these. At the same time, we challenge you, contribute for that masjid and the Islamic television station in La Côte d'Ivoire. Why we say all of this? Because our life is short. Oh man, Dumbuya, Alhaji Mamadi Dumbuya is no more. His wife is going to return home and realize that no one to sit with on the couch in the living room to talk to. But what I say to you, my sister, bear patience, espiri wahtasi. Bear patience and anticipate your patient reward from Allah. Lillahi ma akas. Everything that Allah takes belongs to Him. And whatever He gave belongs to Him. And we all shall die. So we ask you to pray for him. We ask you to remember his prayer. And we ask you to participate in his janazah. And we ask Allah, each one of us, to give a happy ending. As we conclude, next week Friday, some people will be leaving for Hajj. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Allah said, وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا وَمَنْ كَفَرَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ. The right of Allah upon the believer, you have the means, is to perform Hajj. وَمَنْ كَفَرَ, you have the means, you have the paperwork, you have good health, and you refuse to go. Remember, Allah غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ. Allah is free from needs. He don't have no need. We, you, and myself have needs. So going to Hajj is an opportunity. Take advantage of it. So those who are leaving us to go, may Allah take them and bring them back safely. Those who plan to go, may Allah make it easy for them. Going is one thing, and coming with the etiquette and the moral duty is one thing. May Allah grant all of us that. May Allah forgive our brother and forgive all of our dead. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.